This is the GMG Green Mountain Grill's TREK Prime 2.0 Wi-Fi portable wood pellet tailgating camping BBQ smoker grill. If you're seeing this video because you're curious about how this little grill actually works out in regular backyards, parks, or maybe even at a campsite, I think I can help. I've been testing the TREK Prime 2.0 for all my outdoor cooking, smoking, grilling, and slow roasting, and I want to give you a quick review based on real experience as someone who loves barbecue but isn't a pit master. Let's start with what it actually looks like. The TREK Prime 2.0 is pretty compact compared to what you might imagine for a smoker grill, with sturdy legs, a kind of rectangular chamber that sits low but stable, and just enough shiny stainless steel and dark green to stand out in your backyard or next to a camper. To me, this is the definition of portable. It isn't feather light. It weighs a little over 60 pounds, so it feels solid and not flimsy, but I can easily load it into my SUV on my own. It fits comfortably in the back, so for RVs, tailgating, or even a small balcony, it's perfect for those with limited space. Key features, in my opinion, start with how the TREK Prime 2.0 handles temperature and smoking. This grill runs on wood pellets. That's basically compressed wood in little chunks, and you pour them into a hopper at the side. The hopper holds about 9 pounds of pellets, which is enough for plenty of cooking, but you might want to keep a bag nearby for longer sessions. What's cool about using pellets is you can pick different wood flavors like hickory, apple, or peach, and they add a smoky taste to your food that's kind of unbeatable. Now for control. The digital Wi-Fi capability probably gets the most attention. I honestly wondered if it was just another gimmick, but connecting the TREK to the GMG app on my phone was surprisingly simple. Once it's synced, I can set the exact temperature I want, check the grill heat, and even look at the readings from the meat probe right from the app. Let's say I'm smoking ribs for a few hours and want to relax with friends or watch the game. If the temp drops, or if I want to crank it up, I just tap my phone. That was the most comfortable surprise as a regular user. If you're trying smoking or grilling for the first time, being able to see and control everything so easily definitely helps calm the nerves. The probe is something that makes life easier. For those not familiar, a temperature probe is a thin metal stick you plug into the grill and then push into your meat. It shows you the internal temperature so you can avoid overcooking or undercooking, especially useful for big cuts like brisket or chicken. You even get alerts on your phone when your food hits the perfect temp. A few practical things. The legs on the TREK Prime 2.0 are more solid than the older version. I've set it up on dirt and slightly rocky ground just outside of my van, and it never felt wobbly. There's also an external rod to adjust the heat shield. Basically, this lets you control how much heat comes from different parts of the grill, which I found really useful when I wanted to sear steaks on one side and keep veggies warm on the other. From my experience, actually getting started took no more than 15 minutes out of the box, even for a beginner. You fill the hopper, plug it in, it runs off standard outlet power or 12 volts, which is car battery friendly. Hit the power and set your temp. It takes a bit to come up to heat. Wood pellet grills need a few minutes to fire up, but I'd call this straightforward and not intimidating. Maintenance is mostly about dumping out any leftover pellets if you won't use it soon so they don't absorb moisture, and brushing down the cooking grate after meals. The cooking area on the TREK Prime 2.0 measures about 219 square inches. If you're just having a few friends over, grilling for your small family, or out camping, that's plenty for burgers, steaks, veggies, pancakes, or a couple racks of ribs. I've fit 2 chickens or a pork butt without any trouble. For big parties, though, space could be tight, so you may have to cook in shifts if everybody's hungry at once. I'd recommend this grill for anyone who wants real wood-fired flavor in a grill you can actually take places without hauling a huge smoker or complicated setup. I used to be nervous about smart functions on grills, thinking I'd mess up or have tech frustrations, but GMG really made the app easy and reliable. Wi-Fi control isn't just a fancy extra to impress friends. It means you can actually relax and cook better without being glued to the grill. Another small thing I really appreciate is the little bottle opener on the side. It sounds odd to mention, but when you're out grilling and want a cold drink, it's these little touches that make the TREK Prime 2.0 more enjoyable. Drawbacks? Sure, there are a couple. The cooking area, as I mentioned, isn't massive, so if you plan a big queue, you'll need to manage your cooking order. Also, the pellet hopper could be a bit bigger. It lasts for standard smoke or grill sessions, but for something like an overnight smoke, you might have to fill it a second time. There's an optional cart you can buy for extra height and even easier moving, but I opted not to, and I didn't really mind the default height. If you want the grill at waist level all the time, the cart could help. On looks, it's slick and feels well put together. Nothing about the design screams cheap, and the hybrid chamber, the rounded, peaked cooking area, helps with even heat and smoke coverage. That means your food cooks evenly and gets that iconic wood-smoked flavor all around. In conclusion, from my real-life use, the GMG Green Mountain Grill's TREK PRIME 2.0 Wi-Fi portable wood pellet tailgating BBQ smoker grill is ideal for anyone who loves grilling or wants to try smoking without being stuck at home. The real wood flavor, portable build, easy Wi-Fi app, and sturdy parts make it stand out for cooks who enjoy traveling, camping, or just want good barbecue anywhere. It's not for massive parties, but for small gatherings, weekend adventures, or just family dinners with extra smoky flavor. It's become my go-to grill. I will share detailed information about the GMG Green Mountain Grill's TREK PRIME 2.0 Wi-Fi portable wood pellet tailgating camping BBQ smoker grill in the comments section, everyone. Thank you for watching.